semi-finalists will prove that they are worthy of becoming an F icon as they answer the questions coming from our judges. So let's call on our first semi-finalist, Miss Northern Mariana. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to be asking you to pick a name of the judge who will be asking you your question. Okay, so Miss Northern Marianas, ready ka na?
Yes.
Expect mo ba na makakarating ka na top 9?
Yes. Definitely yes.
I love it. Okay, so please pick the name of your judge. Your question is going to come from Miss Renee McHugh.
How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great, thank you.
That's very good. Okay, so my question to you is, if you will win as Miss Earth Fahrenheit 2010, what particular environmental project will you spearhead or start, and why?
Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that to be able to have a to start a goal for myself to become a good vanguard of our environment, I believe that it should start within me. I will follow every rules like segregation of the environment, like the garbages, and also I will be a good role model to our fellow Filipino people because I believe that if we have this knowledge to the environment, because as of now we already feel the global warming, the effect of that is really terrible as what happened in the Ondoy. So I believe that being a beauty queen right now is I'm so sorry because as Lady Pagao says, nature is an extension of my home. From the sky into the mountain, down to the valley and into the sea. We cannot live without nature.
Thank you so much, Miss Northern Mariana. Now let's call in Miss Indonesia. Alright? And of course, your question is going to be coming from one of the judges. How are you feeling right now, my friend?
I feel nervous, actually.
Parang hindi naman, ganda mo pa rin. So eto na, your question is going to come from the dashing Mr. Arimar Ortiga.
Hello, Miss Indonesia. Alright, the question is, being the environmental advocate that has greatly influenced you, and to what extent did he or she has influenced you?
Well, the advocate that I could say, or that I could name, just like what I said a while earlier, that Mother Nature should be started in me. The preservation of Mother Earth should be started by me. And of course, I can make any difference. It should be started by me. By this, ladies and gentlemen, if I say this advocacy, I should start this by myself, because through this I could help and preserve our environment, because I do believe that Mother Nature is indeed a masterpiece. And we should remember that we should share the bounty and happiness that God created to each and every one of us. That would be all. Thank you.
Alright, so Ms. Aruba, please pick the name of the judge who will be asking you your question. And your question is going to come from the gorgeous Miss Emery Dale Conalan.
Hi, Sister Ruba.
Hi.
Do you have a boyfriend?
Yes.
Oh.
what our country has experienced last year due to Typhoon Ondoy, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what is the most important lesson that you have learned from that incident?
The important lesson for me is to stop illegal logging. Because ladies and gentlemen, as of now, as of these days, many mountains have been destroyed because like what I have seen in Quezon province, I have seen many mountains and it is defeated by illegal loggers. So I would like to advocate everyone to advocate also everyone to stop illegal logging. That would be all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Aruba. Now let's call in Miss Trinidad and Tobago. Alright, how are you doing, Miss Trinidad and Tobago? Alright. Okay, so please pick the name of your judge. And your question is going to come from Yuri Ann Alibokus, Miss Earth F for 2009.
Alright, so your question flows this way. If you would be asked to use an art form to promote your environmental advocacy, which will you choose? Through a song or a poem? Or a form of dance or painting? Explain your answer.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for that very wonderful question, Madam. Giving back to the question, of course, I will choose my dancing because through my dancing, I can show and I can express what I really am. You want sample? Thank you, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Miss Trinidad and Tobago. Okay, let's call in Miss Spain. How are you doing, Miss Spain?
Doing great.
Okay, please pick the name of your judge. Alright, and your question is going to come from the handsome Mr. David Bosley.
Hello. Good evening, Spain.
Yes, good evening.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
That's great.
Thank you for asking.
Okay. You're welcome. Okay, your question. Your daily water consumptions are watering your plants. You have to take a bath, cleanse your body, washing your dishes in the kitchen and the kitchen utensils, not to mention your drinking. You have to take water. If water supply will be scarce tomorrow and you will be given just one pail of water for your daily consumption, how are you going to go about this?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, 70% of Earth's surface is water. So it only reminds us that water is very important. Now, regarding with the question, I will choose drinking. I love my life. I only have one life. And as we also have one earth, now if no man will take care of our Mother Earth, then we are all nothing. We may think that conserving water is just a simple thing to do. But ladies and gentlemen, please remind, or it will remind us that simple things can make a big difference. Not only for me, not only for you guys, not only for our Mother Earth, but also, ladies and gentlemen, for the next generation that will take care of our one Earth, our Mother Earth. Thank you and good evening.